guys. Oh yeah. Morning guys, welcome back to the YouTube. It is Monday morning, it's 5:42 in the morning. It has genuinely taken me what, an hour and 10 minutes to get here. It was like I was basically swimming to Inverness because it is so rainy right now. So like every like dark corner I took, there was a massive puddle. Yeah, this little course, I can't take that. So anyway, it's fine, we're here. So I'm gonna go train quads and glutes. And yeah, I'm feeling a little bit bleh because I'm in just like the first day of my luteal phase, and I am so bloated, I am so sore, and I just feel like, honestly, my stomach, if you could see it right now, is just absolutely massive. But I always find forage is really hot, so I'm probably gonna have to strip off at some point. But yeah, I am very bloated today. But that's fine. It's fine. It's all part of being a girl. It's not to the point that I can't do anything. Like, I feel completely fine. But yeah, I just woke up and I was like, oh. But what I've also found is now that I'm not on like photo shoot prep and I've got more flexibility, now that I'm actually making the most of that, like I'm actually having like, you know, swapping my carb sources and stuff around. So I had sweet potatoes on Friday night, and then I had like, that was tracked, and then I had a tracked but untracked chicken stir fry. And I used to eat egg noodles all the time, but for some reason, I don't know, they just didn't agree with me. I have also incorporated onions and garlic back in because life is too short not to have nice food. So that could also be the reason why, but I don't actually know at this point. But yeah, it could be a mixture of all three of those things, the fact that I'm in my luteal phase today. So I'm actually really hot right now, which tells me I probably am in my luteal phase because I never get hot. But I have had the car heating on pretty much the whole way here, like blasting on 4. So yeah, I've got quads to do. So I don't feel like I've stretched since I woke up. Oh my god, I'm absolutely sweating. I've got, yeah, hardest quads and glutes to do, so hardest session of the week. And I had such a wholesome, chill weekend. I worked Friday, and then Saturday morning went to the gym, client messages, stuff like that, and then we had a little family day, which was just lovely. Went for a nice walk, coffee with the dogs and the family, and then Sunday I actually slept till 7:30. And my resting heart rate was up, which I thought, oh shit, I'm getting ill. But nothing seemed to be coming of it so far. I'm just wondering if it's, oh my god, just wondering if it's maybe the late untracked meal and also my period. My luteal phase. But yeah, I was like, oh my god, I woke up at 7:30 and I was like, what the hell is going on right now? So yeah, I got up, worked, did check-ins and stuff, but actually like 6 of the Sunday girls are all on holiday, so I didn't have that many to do, which is quite nice for a Sunday, and then we just chilled, and I went for a shower, went for a sunbath with Shan, walked in the rain because girlies got to get their steppies in. I'm looking at you girls that make excuses for not getting your steps in. So yeah, that was nice. Caught up with her before she goes on holiday, and then went home and chilled. What else did I do? Yeah, I chilled. Did some more work, replied to forum footage and stuff like that. I am trying to take a Sunday off, but I just don't seem to do that. But anyway, it's fine. I love what I do, so it's okay. I will come a time that I will have one full day off at the weekend, like no messages, things like that. But for just now, we are doing every day of the week. So yeah, we put the fire on last night. I was pottering around, made Ian's tea, did all my meal prep, made Ian's meal prep, like so busy. So yeah, I'm gonna go into the gym now because I was expecting to be here about 25 minutes ago. So I need to go get stuff done. Need to go get stuff done. I need to do my pre-workout. Yeah, need to go get stuff done. I need to film the workout, and that does take time in itself. But I've got no meetings, no appointments or anything today, so I can get home a little bit later. I also have my breakfast with me, which is quite good because it just means I can eat it here and then just get cracking when I get home, just go for a shower and then get to work. So I've got my whey protein and I've got my cream of rice with my peanut butter and dark chocolate on it, and I'll put my whey paste on it. But I didn't take any fruit because I to be honest, I couldn't be bothered going out to the shed in the rain to get raspberries. I just wanted to get up and go. So I will add more fruit to my yogurt bowl tonight, which will be actually quite nice. I've got a thing with like frozen fruit. I mean, this is cold, so it's fine, but I don't like putting frozen fruit in hot oats or cream of rice or anything like that because I just feel like it, I don't know, you make it hot for a reason, you know? Whereas this, I could have frozen fruit on, but I didn't want it. I didn't want it, and I didn't want to go out to the shed, and I'll just add it on later, which is probably more of a treat, to be honest. So yeah, let's wrap up this intro, and let's go train quads and glutes, and I will see you afterwards. Wow, girls and boys, that was a very hard session. I got stuck. As you may have seen, if I kept it in, I'm not sure if I'll keep it in because it's pretty ugly, but I got stuck in the hip thrust. I was on my last rep and I was trying to, I had to hold it for 5 seconds and I absolutely bailed. And I couldn't get it back on the lock. So some man, I mean, it's a quiet gym anyway, so if you've not got like noise cancelling headphones, you would hear like someone shouting, and I was going, oh, help. So that's brilliant. But all in all, a good session. Now obviously I'm still working with my current coach until Wednesday. I don't actually have a start date with Chloe yet. Oh my god. So yeah, I am just following my normal plan, like I say, quads and glutes. And now I'm just making my whey drip. So you just put a little bit of water in, give it a good mix, and with this you always add too little water, and then you can add more water, and so you get the right consistency, because it can be a hard one to master, but I like mine quite thick. So I'm gonna add this on. I also can't believe it is 7:18 and it's still dark outside. Sorry, I'm full on concentrating, as you can probably tell by my face, getting this. Oh yeah, beautiful stuff going on right here. So yeah, my plan of attack for today is the usual busy Monday. So just lots of check-ins. I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna shower, I'm gonna get fresh. I actually think I might fake tan, because I was in that gym and I was like, whoa, I look so pale. I also need a like my wax and everything. Like I just feel a little bit of a beast right now. So I'm gonna shower, probably fake tan, and then crack on with work for the day. Like I say, I've not got any meetings or anything like that, so we should just be productive with work, which is going to be fun. We'd actually go to a coffee shop to do my work, just for some like increase in productivity levels, but my headphones, so my Sony headphones, the over-ear ones, they don't stop any background noise, whereas my Apple AirPods do, but I've not charged them. And it's the old iPhone charger, you know, so I can't even charge them on the way home from the gym now. Anyway, this is what we're working with. Don't know if you can see it. You can't see it actually, light's good. I'm gonna dig into this, put some good songs on, go home. When I say good songs, it's probably heart 80s, because love a bit 80s. And then I will see you when I'm home. Guys and girls, what the hell is going on here? So it is a little while later. It is currently the highest gradual tan. I'm a disgusting excuse. Oh my girl. So it is 1:24, and honestly I will preach about getting up early until the cows come home. So, you know, 2-hour round trip through to Inverness. And I have come home, I have showered, I had my breakfast in the car, I have, you know, done what I needed to do, had 2 meals on that time frame. I finished 16 check-ins by 12 p.m. I've responded to all client messages that have come in overnight, like forum footage and stuff like that. I've responded to that, and I'm just away to go on a walk, and it's 1:24. I've also edited some content. I mean, didn't take that long to edit, but that's not the point. Not the point. Productivity levels when you wake up in the morning early is so high, and honestly, I'm like, the sun is now shining. It was, you know, disgusting this morning. I was like, bleh, whatever. Dogs only went out for 10 minutes because they hate the rain. This little man, can we see him? Yeah, look. So we are gonna go out for a walk, and I can get my steps in, I can stretch off my legs. Yeah, just, it's so much better getting up early in the morning. So I have decided this is gonna be a couple of days of vlogs. So I'm gonna vlog tomorrow as well, because I yap a lot, so I'm gonna actually just make this more of a comfort video. You can watch me what I get up to tonight, see, you know, my evening routine, but honestly it's nothing special, guys. It's literally just getting ready for the next day. But you know, we don't have much to do tonight. I made Ian's tea yesterday, made the lunches, made all my meals, so honestly I'm really looking forward to, hopefully it's still sunny, we can go out for another dog walk together and just debrief about the day, and then just get ready. And we're watching Ozark right now, which I feel is very old, but we both tried to watch it separately once and we couldn't get into it whatsoever, but now we're 10 episodes deep, so it's got 4 seasons, so that's like our winter lock into Netflix. So I hope we'll do that. But Ian's got a thing where he's like, I don't want to sit down too early, and I'm like, well, I do, because I get up early. And I've got appointments. Ooh, that's not flattering. I've got my monthly accounting call tomorrow. I've got my wax, so, but the other car is going to be in the garage tomorrow getting its yearly MOT. So I'm going to be carless, so I'm going to walk uptown
So I'm going to need to be on the ball tomorrow morning. I mean, I can put my check-ins to the afternoon. Like, I can do that, but I just have a thing, like, I don't like doing that. So, yeah, that is what I'm going to do, and I will take you along with me. But I'm not going to yap too much. I realise my last few vlogs have been very yappy and straight to the point, so I just want you to see me as a comfort creator. For the lack of talking in this morning's intro and morning routine. We don't have a car. Well, we do. We have one car, so we had to go to the gym together. So I just kind of didn't really involve them in the vlog and just thought I'd show you my training session instead. But wasn't the best training session, but it's fine. Honestly, I think it's because I woke up earlier than I needed to wake up. And I was kind of waiting around for Ian to get ready, and then I'd like eaten my pre-workout like 45 minutes before, which is fine, optimal, whatever you want to call it, but I like eating my pre-workout like 20 minutes before, necking my pre-workout drink and getting to the gym like while it's all kicking in, and I just didn't really have the greatest session, to be honest. And it was the first time that I'd wore a sports bra after shoot prep, so without being a negative Nelly. I think I was just getting in my head a little bit about how I looked, and I was constantly like touching and stuff like that. But I've got a morning of work. I've got client messages to respond to. I've got check-ins. I think I've got 13 check-ins to do today. Some form footage and stuff came in overnight as well, so I will get that sent back to them with whatever advice needs to be given. Then I've got my accountant call at 11:30, and then I've got to walk uptown to get my wax at 1:30, and then I'm meeting Danielle at 4:00. So it's going to be go, go, go. So I'm probably not going to talk much at all this morning. This is, like I said, it's probably just more of a comfort vlog, more than yapping your ear off. But if I come across anything this morning that I feel like we need to discuss, I shall share it. I've just had I made my creamy rice into like a cake. So normally I put the hot water in and I let it like set overnight and I cook it in the microwave, but this morning I put baking powder in it, and then I put the hot water in, I put it in the microwave, and I let it cook for like 2 minutes, and it turned into like thick cake. Delightful, like really delightful, with my whey drip on top. I didn't video any of that, I just totally realised that. Me and Ian were chatting away this morning, so yeah, I didn't video any of that, but it was so good. So I'm just having my coffee just now, and I'm gonna crack on with work. So hope everyone has a gorgeous Tuesday, and I hope you're all having a gorgeous cardio session if you're listening to this when you're doing cardio. I also had I think I said in my last clip, had my call with my accountant, and then I had to go uptown, but luckily I hitched a ride off Danielle, but it was a little bit early, so I ate my meal prep, which I'm going to put a photo here, if I remember, a photo here of me eating my meal prep, sat on a rainy pavement because there was no seats, and eating my meal prep. So if you're someone who goes uptown and feels like you have to get a cake because you're uptown, you've left the house, and you're wondering why you've not reached your fat loss goals, that's why. I don't want to hear your excuses, okay, girlies? So yeah, I've done that, got a wax, and then I actually walked past Sean's car, and then I was like, hey, so we chatted for a bit, and then I was actually going to walk to pick up the car, but I have already done 8,000 steps today, and I still need to walk the dogs again, so I was like, can you take me to get my car, which was like 2 minutes away. So I went and got the car, picked it up from its MOT, and then I came home to a lovely, the goated protein has come out in new flavours. Conte Repair Weight. So I've got cinnamon swirl, and I've got cereal milk, which I feel like is going to be a nostalgic taste, which I think will be popping off in a creamy. My ultimate favourite, and I have tried them all, there's vanilla ice cream, there's salt caramel, there's triple chocolate, and there's caramel biscuit. My ultimate favourite, which is bold of me because I'm usually a caramel biscuit diehard of everything I get, is salt caramel. I cannot explain the taste of this, like it is just like ice cream. The vanilla ice cream one as well is literally like ice cream, like a, you know, like a proper like vanilla, Madagascar vanilla. Oh my god, it's so good. But honestly, salt caramel is the goat. So I am gonna try the cinnamon swirl in my my yogurt tonight, but I have not got much planned, which is nice because it's raining outside, so hopefully I can put the fire on. But I have come home and I've been replying to form footage, different messages and stuff. So I was going to meet Danielle for a walk at 4, but it is pouring down. But I still need to take the dogs out, so I'll just take them out, and then hopefully Ian will put on the fire. So then the dogs can dry out and I can be all cozy, and then I need to go for a shower. But I have a rest day tomorrow, which is needed, because honestly my sleep's not been amazing, which isn't like me. You girls know that I sleep like a baby. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with my sleep, but I Yeah, I sent my goodbye message to my coach today, so obviously I had a really emotional check-in on Sunday, and anyone who's worked with a coach long term will know why I'm saying it's emotional. I think I've talked about it in my last vlog, like obviously, you know, he'd like changed my life, has made me the person I am today, and I couldn't be more thankful, so that's why it's emotional. But I said to him, I was like, well, I'm not writing it all in my check-in, like I'll give you a goodbye message on Tuesday. And yeah, sent my goodbye message, and he sent back a photo of him like with blue drawn on his face, and then a nice message back. So yeah, end of an era. I don't know my start date with my new coach yet, so I'm just riding the wave until I know, to be honest. I'm very independent. I'm not going to go on like some mad crazy binge and not go to the gym. This is my lifestyle. I'm completely fine. In fact, I think it'll be quite freeing just for, you know, a week or 2 weeks, whatever it might be. I think it'll be quite freeing, but yeah, I'm really looking forward to it, and I just want to get stuck in now. But I'll just be following my normal training plan that I had from my other coach, because I know it inside out and back to front and upside down, so it's all good. I just won't have a way to log it, but I'm just going to log it in my notes app and use it as like a logbook that way, and I've got my macros and stuff like that, and I'm still going to weigh myself every day. I just won't have like my check-in on Sunday, so I'm going to get a lot in. I can't wait. I can't wait. So yeah, I'm really excited to see what happens. So I will probably take you on my rest day morning tomorrow and then end the vlog there, because it's not really been an exciting few days, but it's fine. There's a lot more training in this vlog, but I'm away to tuck into, that's a lie, I still got an hour yet. I will tuck into my chicken tikka masala, and then it's time for yogi bowl, which will be so exciting. Oh, I don't know if I should have cinnamon cereal or cereal milk. I don't know. I feel like cinnamon swirl might be better in my rest day yogurt bowl. Oh my god, I get 3 yogurt bowls tomorrow. I'm just excited for a lion. Just get off and do my steps. Oh no! I got to do my cardio, because I've not been able to do it the last 2 days. Dang flab it. Oh well. I'm still gonna have a lie-in. I don't need to live like I used to. I can still have a lie-in. I can do my cardio at any time of the day. It's completely fine. So I'm still gonna have a lie-in to get a good sleep, but then I still need to do 2 days worth of cardio, which is only 40 minutes, because I'm back on the low cardio, which is lovely. So yeah, I'll do that. But I will take you along on my evening, be a little comfort vlogger, and let you know what we get up to. But like I say, probably nothing exciting. I think I need to go to sleep. It is 3 p.m. and all I've done since getting my wax is yawn. I was actually getting my wax, and at the end when she was finishing it off, you know, girls, if you know, you know, I was like curled up in a ball yawning, which is so unusual, but yeah, I wasn't yawning at the start, that's for sure. So yeah, nice long shower tonight, sticky date / it's gonna be so autumnal. I'm really hoping we put the fire on. Ian is so funny. He just, like, it's got to be like below a certain degrees before he puts the fire on. He's like, oh, I've only got so much wood. And I'm like, we actually don't. We have a lot of wood. Man is all I have to say. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed my chat. This is your sign to go by Conte way, because it's the best way that you will mix into anything. Taste, 10 out of 10. Mixability, 15 out of 10. Whey drip, mixability, 15 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Well, I say 10 out of 10 for taste. It's actually 20 out of 10 for taste. Oh, catch you on the flip side. It is 6:30 and I am replying to forum footage. So I had my food. Danielle came around, we walked the dogs. We kind of held off because it was raining. Then we walked the dogs, and I've just had my yogurt bowl. Cinnamon swirl protein was unbelievable, but I am just working a little bit later than normal tonight just to get all the messages responded to. So tomorrow is a rest day, so
when I actually wake up, I don't think, oh my god, I've got all this to reply to, because sometimes I leave form footage for the next day, depending on how much there is, and obviously depending on what time it comes in. Obviously I'm a morning person, so a lot of the girls do send form footage quite late at night, but not everyone wakes up at 4 in the morning, so it's totally fine. It's my job and I love it, and I love responding to form footage, and like explaining different things and when to push themselves and all that kind of stuff. So I do absolutely love that. So I'm just replying to that now because Ian is actually out at the moment, so I'm gonna finish this. I've only got 1 or 2 more to reply to, and then I'm going for a shower because I need a shower, and I cannot wait to get in my pajamas and scrub off my fake tan that's built up around my eyebrows. I can't believe I've actually been filming like that, but you know what, I'm just showing you, you do not need to live an aesthetic lifestyle all the time. Trust me, eating the same foods every day, barely having untracked meals, barely going out is not an aesthetic lifestyle. So yeah, this is reality of your work and your training and your bodybuilding or whatever being your absolute life. So yeah, just gonna reply to this, and I'm gonna go for a shower. I'm gonna probably go to bed quite early because I am exhausted. So yeah, I will see you tomorrow morning, and I will run you through my rest day morning routine, but nothing exciting. From the dog walk, and I just made my breakfast. So this is my current rest day breakfast. Hyperfixation. I used to be a savoury egg person, but because I have an omelette every single day, I used to eat eggs in the morning and I got the ick from eating eggs in the morning, so I have tried to just move away from that just now, because I really don't want to get the ick from eggs. You know, we all get an egg ick. So I have been making a yogi bowl, and what I've been finding is it actually fills me up a lot more than the egg and egg whites, and I don't know, I think it's maybe this has got a little bit more fat content in it. But yeah, so what I've got is Greek yogurt, I've got some protein powder in here, so I've got cinnamon swirl, the goat. I've got 20 grams of peanut butter, I've got 10 grams of 85% dark chocolate, I've got Cocoa Pops. Basically pretty much a switch from granola. There is a difference in carbohydrates, but it's nothing major. And right now, just in this week that I don't really have a coach, I'm looking for food fulfillment, which to me is quite important because I do eat the same every single day. So if I can have a little bit of sweetness like Cocoa Pops, I mean, it is used, like people use it as a pre-workout snack and stuff like that, so it's not like it's bad. There is no good and bad food, but I've actually run out of granola, so Ian eats Cocoa Pops for his pre-workout. So yeah, I've got that in here and I'm gonna enjoy it. I've got some raspberries and blueberries, and I don't know, I feel because it takes me a lot longer to eat as well because it's frozen fruit, so it's like, because I am a bit of a fast eater, which is, if my mum was still here, she would vouch for that, but anyone that I know can vouch for that. So it just allows me to eat it a bit slower, digest it a bit slower, and it just is a nice sweet breakfast to keep me full. So POA, I was gonna go do my cardio, but I'm absolutely starving and I like to stick to my meal timings, so I'm gonna have this, do some work, go do my cardio before my next meal, or before my lunch. I'm not 100% sure yet, but that is my plan because it just gets me out of the house during the day, and then I'm gonna edit this lovely YouTube video. But I'm just going to end it here and say thank you so much for watching. It hasn't really been too much of a yappy video. I wanted it to be more of a comfort video and see what I get up to on a day-to-day basis. So yeah, it's been good.
It's been good. It's been a chill few days. I got, as you would have seen earlier, I got like, what was it? How much sleep? 8 hours, 49 minutes sleep, and I was in bed for 9.5 hours. So this is why I love my Wednesday rest days, because I know I can always get a good sleep. And that is one to note. I am gonna yap actually. If you are someone that doesn't have a set routine, as in, say you train 4 days a week. I think I may have mentioned this in a previous video. If you train 4 days a week, my biggest recommendation is have set training days. If you do not have children, if you have no responsibilities other than a dog, you can get to the gym on set days. So for example, I know every Monday I train legs, every Tuesday I train upper, every Wednesday is a rest day, every Thursday is legs, every Friday is upper, and every Saturday is legs, okay? So by having those days set in stone, you can actually look forward to your rest days. You have a set rest day of the week. So for example, I know this is the day that I get a really, really good sleep. This is the day that I know that I can crack on with a lot of work. I can do a lot of admin work. I can do content creation and editing and stuff like that. And it makes me look forward to it, and it allows me to welcome rest days a lot more, because rest days are so important. And I know there are a lot of people out there who think they have to be go all the time, but trust me, rest is seriously important. Rest and recover is just up there, especially if you're in a fat loss phase. It's up there with, as well, actually, not a lie, fat loss and an improvement phase, because you need to be rested to allow you to train hard, to allow you to sleep well, to allow you to recover. So I seriously recommend having these set days, and regardless, I don't really care if it's not part of your routine. Implement it into your routine. Oh, but I can't get up at that time. Yes, you can. You can. If you want to be a morning person, you just have to take action and make it work. And if you know that going in the morning, what you don't want to happen is, for example, say you check in on a Monday and you have got 4 sessions to do. What you want to do is go train Monday, train Tuesday, rest Wednesday, could potentially even rest Thursday if you wanted to, train Friday and Saturday if you want to train at the weekend, or rest Wednesday, train Thursday, train Friday, rest day, check in. And that's just set in stone, so you know every single day what you are doing. There's so many people I know that don't do that, and I personally can live like that. I wouldn't know if I'm coming or going. I would not know if I was coming or going, and that would send me into absolute overdrive. So that is probably the only yap I'm going to say in this video, is having set days to do your set training days, okay? Super, super, super important, and also super important to allow adequate rest between the sessions, but also so that you're actually targeting the muscles as frequent as possible. If you train legs on a Monday, for example, but actually you sleep in for the rest of the week and don't train legs till the following Friday, I mean, that's not optimal. But I do really think having set days to do set things is important. Okay? Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this YouTube video. I will be back for some more at some point, I'm sure. I just thought I'd combine a few days because I realised I'm not yapping so much, but it'll probably be quite long. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, share it onto your stories and things like that. It helps boost me into the algorithm so other people can get involved with my yaps. And yeah, thank you so much. Have a great week, and I can't wait to see you all next time.